Today we're going to be reviewing FaceIQ's diet and going over whether I think it's good or not.
Yo, what's up, guys? FaceIQ here. I don't know why I chose this as my background, but today I'm going to be showing you guys what I eat. Honestly, I actually have a little bit of acne. I think I'm detoxing right now, and I'm not looking my best, but I'm getting back on track, I would say. I'm quite locked in. As you guys can see, I'm pretty lean and
Yeah, I've actually got a lot of acne, but it has slowly been improving. So, just anybody wondering, on the current diet I'm doing, my acne is slowly going away. It would be nice if it was going away faster, but
honestly, my face doesn't look as lean as my body fat. I think it's just because I'm still a bit inflamed, but I'm going to show you guys a meal that will definitely keep setting me in the right direction. Okay, so to be honest,
it also just could be because of like the way he stores his body fat, like maybe genetically his body composition is different of where he stores his body fat.
with you guys, normally I would just eat meat. This is raw beef stew meat, and yes, I will show myself eating it if people actually think I don't. I would say it's fairly lean, and today for the video, I'm going to make a raw recipe with the best fruits you can really have in terms of carbohydrates, some avocado.
Well, obviously eating this is not like the best option. You should not have this in your diet. I'm sure he knows this though.
Avocados, tomato, and a lime. It's going to kind of be like a beef tartare salad. This is not fully optimal, by the way. Like, if you wanted to really be optimal, my meal is very simple. I would just probably eat this raw beef. I like muscle meat. I like to base a lot of my meals around muscle meat, not really organs. And yeah, I'll show you how I do this. All right, meat going in. Boom, boom. And this is what I'm talking about, y'all. When you have the quality meat, it looks absolutely delicious. There we go.
Yeah, when you have high quality meat, it doesn't matter if you're eating it raw because it comes from a healthy animal and you'll be fine.
All right, I'm gonna put the rest in. Boom. I don't want to dox my farm, but who cares?
A lot of people are scared to eat raw meat. A lot of raw meat is going to be potentially bad, and you will, you know, maybe get some negative side effects from it if it comes from like, factory farming or an unhealthy animal. But if it actually comes from a healthy animal, it's not going to actually cause you any problems.
Really. So that's 2.3 pounds of beef stew meat. This is the best quality meat I've ever had. Tastes delicious. I would not want to cook it. That's how good it tastes. I'm gonna eat some right now. It's like sushi. It's like the land version of sushi. I would never want to cook this. It's delicious. It's hydrating. I love it. I enjoy all my meals.
Many people are not going to understand this. They're going to be so close-minded and they're going to think like, no way. But it's just like he's clearly gotten used to it and he likes it, which makes sense. Most of the people who say that haven't even tried it, so it's not like they would know.
A lot of people hate raw meat because they just don't have the right meat. That's the truth. All right, I'm gonna cut this stuff up and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, y'all. So here's the 2.3 pounds of beef. I have some avocado, some tomato, and some lime juice that I freshly squeezed. Looks delicious to me. I'm about to go eat it on camera. We'll kind of chat about some stuff. One thing I will say, again, this is not perfectly optimal. I'm kind of just showing you guys like a raw recipe if you don't want to just eat meat.
He gives very good advice when it comes to nutrition and your diet. So I think that he's somebody like if you want to listen to somebody for like what to do with your diet and what to eat, he's a very good person to listen to because he knows what he's talking about and he actually goes ahead and looks into it further and thinks for himself. A lot of people are followers and they just listen to the common dietary advice and they fall for it.
Eat the rest of your life. This is something pretty acceptable. This is still very nutritious. However, I wouldn't say this is optimal. This is not a local fruit. Avocado obviously is not in America. Tomato as a nightshade does have some lectins in it. The fiber will make the absorption.
Yeah, tomatoes can definitely cause problems like with your digestion for sure. I've noticed that, I think, before eating tomatoes.
Absorption of the meat not perfect, although it is mostly pectin fiber, and I'm not really too concerned about that. Very minimal. And
When I was eating tomatoes in the past.
yeah, I'll show you guys the rest of what I'm gonna eat, and we'll eat this. Alrighty, here we are. People think I'm not actually eating this, so here's the little dish I made. Again, the fruits are pretty benign. They're kind of for flavor, nothing essential, not needed. I normally don't eat them. I normally would just imagine sort of like that. This is just a raw recipe for the video. Imagine this would just be the beef essentially. Then here we have some raw unsalted cheese and some raw butter. And these are going to be my fat sources. My refrigerator is a bit cold.
He actually showed before that he had pretty bad acne. I don't know if it was as bad as mine, but it was still pretty bad. But as you can see, his acne has healed very well, and his skin is actually looking like very good. So it's clear that the diet is working for him.
So too cold. It's like nearly frozen, which is not good. Raw butter, perfect fat source. Delicious. Just so people know. I will say, I do enjoy the taste of this recipe over plain raw meat, but I don't really want to be eating avocado and especially tomatoes.
Yeah, I get what he means. Like, there's a lot of foods that sure, like, are not optimal, but they taste good. Like, but if we just start eating all those foods consistently, and we shouldn't even be eating them at all, but it's just not going to be optimal for our health, which is just going to be negatively affecting us. So that's why you don't just do it based on foods that just taste good.
All too often. I think avocado is a very benign fruit, and the total carbohydrate of this meal is probably like five grams.
It's like somebody wants to eat cake. It's tastes good, but you can't go ahead and just eat it. But obviously this is different. This it makes sense, like eating what he's eating with the beef is not as bad, and I get that, he wants to be able to have this every now and then, which is not optimal, but it's not very bad.
It's really good. And I eat once a day, so my food obviously tastes better to me.
I eat one big meal every day as well.
It's almost 5 p.m. and it's my first meal. Genuinely, it is very tasty though. I can assure you, it's really tasty. And the great thing about eating this way, I can eat this whole amount of food. I'm not going to put on body fat on a ketogenic diet. Now, sometimes I'll have a little bit of fruit. It's summer, like sugary fruit, like mango or something, which is not low.
I was having fruit, but I just wanted to completely cut it out due to the pesticides. Also, because it has sugar in it, it's gonna potentially spike my insulin, and I don't want it contributing to making my skin worse and causing inflammation.
But liver is
It's not necessary.
uh, a very good way to make sure you have no nutritional deficiencies. And I think in puberty, a lot of people will benefit from it, like maybe 100 grams of liver per day, 50 to 100 grams. To me, though, raw muscle meat tastes the best, and I trust my senses. This tastes the best to me, so I'm going to eat it. I don't know how else I can say it. This is like my favorite meal. Like, if I would not want this cooked,
That's perfectly understandable.
the quality of this beef, it reminds me of like, imagine the best sushi you've ever had, like the best salmon. That's how it tastes. More raw butter. It's not the best to have dairy while you're eating meat for digestion, but here's some raw cheese. Unsalted A2. It's a bit hard to talk while eating, so this may be very boring. I have no idea.
Well, so far his diet is actually very good. it's not surprising. I mean, for this video, it's not optimal. Like he should have maybe just went ahead and did the optimal diet for this video. Or maybe he just wanted to show that he's not always eating completely optimal, which is completely fine as well. And it's obviously genuine to do that. So, yeah, he's just be showing the truth to his viewers. And I believe what he's doing is fine.
I still do want to get leaner. So when you're trying to retain muscle and get leaner, you want to eat more like 80 to 100 grams of animal fat and the rest protein. I think eating more like a pound and a half of this, then some
Definitely lower the fat and keep the protein high when you want to get leaner.
raw butter would be more appropriate. But again, I kind of want to just make like a raw recipe for you guys. You
Also, if you want to get leaner, you should probably just cut out milk or just not have much, since that can definitely put on a lot of fat and weight.
don't have to be super dogmatic to where you're only eating meat for the rest of your life. I was saying you can still have quite good results, including things like avocado in the diet. It's pretty low carbohydrate. You know, it's not delivering you essential nutrition like meat is, but it can be a nice complementary thing. So, you guys, I think I'm gonna eat the rest of this like outside, kind of off camera, so I can enjoy it more. But that's really all I'm gonna be eating, guys. Some raw cheese, some raw butter. I'm gonna eat these more after this meal till I'm full. And for the main meal, it's mostly just raw, leaner meat.
Well, he's pretty much doing everything right. He eats till he's full, satiated. He's gonna go outside, get some sun, which is healthy.
And I supplement with other animal fat because fat's very important for your hormones. Vitamins A, D, E,
Mhm.
and K2 are only really found in this right here. It should be your main energy source. This right here. Look at that yellow butter, raw A2 cheese, unsalted. No salt here. The sodium is all in the meat. This is a pretty good meal. I'd rate this meal, an 8. You know, for total nutrition, you could add in some more organs.
Well, yeah, his day of eating is very good, well above the average person. And I'm sure there's days he's eating extremely close to optimal, if not optimal, a lot of the time. So the way he eats, I would say, is great. And he should continue doing as he is, because he's actually looking like a lot better. His skin has improved, and I'm sure he's feeling a lot better.